Welcome, great and lovely people of Biafra. Today we want to explain something to Biafrans. The defense headquarters posted this man's picture, and the write-up following the picture was, how many of you remember this face? Now, that was the end of what they posted. They didn't go further to explain what really happened. Now, I want to explain everything in details with videos. The men of Defense Forces apprehended this man, and also during the process have also Kpaiyed him, so he's no longer alive. But why and what led to the Kpaiying? We are going to show you the video, just remain calm. But why and what led to the Kpaiying? Now, for those who do not know the man, I want you to hear him introduce himself.
Because I'm going on my mission, and I believe in Jhua because I got them on a believe in Jhua. I got me other kind of artificial. I'm the cultural prophet, the cultural prophet Jhua, A.K.A. emergency power, as you can see. They can do not come. I don't know when I'm doing not come. Now not come at all. You lie every day. I feel like in the room. Because you didn't get the pana. You look on every day. I forgot to go to the house and look up on in our Zada. So my dad can call it for me because now as me have an anchor, I heard you earlier. So they can go on. Can I move about the cultural prophets? To go and make it. No more about saying. So from Lulu, here local government in Anambra State, Nigeria. I believe in my media rather than a more other table because of when they kill feel that no one had the name or beyond a kill. Because when you sit and put that I'm going to carry a peace, we keep defeated the battle, and also label. When we feel it's going to be anywhere they teach and I'm not about to Nigeria. My God, that our boss also Nigeria can put it against. Now put up my against so no beginning.
Now you have heard him introduce himself. You have heard him introduce himself, that he is the culture prophet and that he is also known as emergency power. Do you know that this man challenged the men of the Biafra Defense Forces? Let me show you one of his posts. He said, just an information for those one still in the bush, claiming that they are fighting for Biafra. You still have a little time to come out from there because all your power has failed. Failed you. This man in English, I am the culture prophet. Now he is challenging the men, telling them that all their powers has failed them. There is a video of him saying that he has neutralized all their powers. And he was working with the men of the Zulu military and A.K.A. fighting the Biafra liberation. He was actively fighting the Biafra liberation, moving with A.K.A., moving with Nigerian military, moving with them, showing them, doing juju for them, doing charms, preparing charms for them. And today, the men of the Defense Forces have captured him and Kpaiyed him. He even demanded that he wants the head of Commander Gentle. He demanded that he wants the head of Commander Gentle. Now, I will show you where he was Kpaiyed, and then I am going to show you where he was leading the Zulu military to various places, showing them too many things, and trying to fight and neutralize the men of the Defense Forces. I am going to show you now. Watch.
Because information like a Jimmy gentle guy. The Jimmy brother, you are phone. I will never cancel your phone my phone. The Jimmy here. I will let Jimmy look at my phone. On your book. You were for that.
It's your fool. If you know, talk about four girls, so now, Joe. I can feel on him. Fool. Nada. My boy, dear.
Now, this is why I continue to warn our people. Don't be a saboteur against your brothers. Don't be a saboteur against the Biafra Liberation Army. It will not end well. It will not end well. I continue to shout it on this media. Respect yourself. If you want to, never stand with anything Biafra, just keep quiet and leave. Allow these people. They have passed through a lot. But many people will not listen. The zoo will give you small money. You will come and betray your brothers. You will come and show them the road. You will come and begin to do charm. Begin to do juju for them. This man was the juju man for the zoo and what is it called? The Bubago. Now I will show you where he was showing them road, leading them, We'll just watch.
Gate had about Bandra and it's if the Lilo is if the Abana. Gate had. What is that? Who's asking if that I may pay all the true. I wake in a go with if the people. Lelako saw the Lelako, but in the mother said that I have my hand. Lelako everywhere is in the bush. No, this one a bush. When I come out, a man on man. So, Alalilo, I had a one in Kyber and buy a quarter. I danger. There was yours, what you is your white. Makia in a cocoa piece. So I answered by better for war. I have one that in the channels I am going to carry. I got you put the aqua war, you aqua piece. So Alalilo, you have a piece I could make say I always want to have got on a piece. I don't know. The danger hand on him, I consume all of them. So I don't go before mother better be a quarter. There was yours, or the Okos yours on a dollar. So I have one Ochum Mediano Zalano, but the more the Guabani who ras by. Macam better make a man, but I'm an enemy of free simply. Yakum, we handed each, make it a man 2 weeks before half a mile lane. More was a Bagago second, Jacobin, and nobody in Jabambo. Kanje Chiataz. So more to 100,000 hours, I can be Abatra Nabali. Millions of Samba, Chief and Amma, Benegal, and Batabalam. No one here has a crack and them.
So, you have seen him showing the military road. You have seen him pointing places to the military and moving with them. And now you have also seen him doing juju for Ibubago. You have seen him. There are so many videos of him with these people. Now, if these people go and commit the atrocities they are committing, they will come and blame it on the men of the defense forces. They will go and do all manner of rubbish, do their kidnapping and all. They will come and blame it on the men of the defense forces. Remember, they will always tell you that it is the men, it is MNK, it is Simon Ekpa that started, that caused or brought in the military to come and begin to, buy innocent Biafrans. And the question I'm trying to ask, or let me direct your mind to realities of things. There was never a time where oppression stopped in Biafra land. They were oppressing us in so many ramifications before MNK came up to say, no, this must not continue. Ojukwu did during his time. Ralph Wazirike continued to enlighten the people and say, no, this thing must not continue this way. We are being subjugated. MNK took it over and began to explain and lecture what is happening in Nigeria to every Biafran. And then they took him out. Simon Ekpa continued, and now they try to push him out. Now, what is that thing that, resulted to subjugation and ill treatment of the Biafran people? What are those things, those activities of the Zoo government that resulted to that? One, have you seen any international presence in the southeast or south-south? None. Do you have any international airport in the southeast or south-south? No. Do you have any international waterways, seaport that is functional in the southeast or south-south? No. If there are any, they are going to strangulate you with pricing such that what you would use to clear your goods or try to bring it in Lagos will be 4, 5 times, 6 times what you use to bring it to the southeast. They are going to make it in such a way that it will be very difficult for you to use those waterways in the southeast or south-south. Southeast and south-south contains the oil and natural gas that is used to feed Nigeria. How many international bodies have their head office in the southeast or south-south? How many international bodies have their office in the southeast or south-south? There is serious oppression. Okay, let us go down to academics. You would always hear cut off marks for social and social place, then southeast and south will be very high. That is how job opportunities is in federal parastatals. You cannot get job opportunity in federal parastatals if you are from the southeast or south. It will be very difficult for you, except you have a godfather in that office that is going to help you. The people who are going to be getting these jobs are those from the north. And if they bring you in, you are going to be working under them. Though you are going to be the brain behind every activities, but you are still going to be under a northerner. The person will not be working, will not be doing anything meaningful. You are going to be bringing the idea, the knowledge, everything, while the person will be eating the fattest salary. That was the subjugation going on that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, no, we cannot continue like this. Then when they saw the people were now agitating for a peaceful way of resolution by a term known as referendum, let us do a kind of voting to know how many people are really, interested in continuing with Nigeria from the southeast and south-south. How many people? And then they rejected it, which is a legal process. They rejected it. And then people went on the street to protest with just flags and shouting, we need Biafra, we need Biafra. They released their attack dogs, they released the Zoo military and buried so many people, which is on the news everywhere. Then the people saw that each time they come out to protest, they are being buried. Each time they come out to protest, they are being buried. They now said, okay, no, we will now do it at home. From sit at home, they attacked the home of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will now say, no, it has gotten to the height of it. Attacking his home, kidnapping people on highways, buying people in their farmlands and homelands. They now said, no, we are going to defend ourselves. And you cannot defend yourself against people who are wielding guns and, very sophisticated weapons with just sticks and broom. No. You have to now equip yourself. This is what led to all these things. But people will want to go and brainwash innocent civilians to think that Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all are doing evil against them. or they are bringing the zoo military to come and destroy the lands. You are already being destroyed. That is why the basic source of income for every Biafran is always business. They always go into business, because that is where they can. They are always leaving the country in troops. They are always looking for greener pastures. Nobody wants to help. No government wants to help. Yet the government receives tax from these people. What are you using their tax to do? How are you making their lives better with the tax that you are receiving from them? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, this is the reason why these things are happening. But these people will rather go and support the zoo to come and buy their own innocent Biafrans because they want one little favor or the other. This is wrong. If you are in this character, if you are behaving like this man, you have seen how he went, you better retrace your step and do the right thing. Udo Dirono, it is Biafra First. Share widely. Thank you for listening.